What's going on, Archivists? It's your boy Varni, and we are back from Ascent Boston. I've got a ton of stuff to show y'all from what I picked up because some of y'all are into the art, just like I am. I love supporting any game that I play, any company that I feel deserves the support, and I can definitely say that I picked up some stuff at Ascent Boston that I am super excited to show y'all. So let's hop into it. All right, so starting off right here, I picked up a shirt. This is a CL shirt. I actually haven't opened it, so I'll open it so that you guys can see the full design here. But I was super excited to grab some Grand Archive shirts because, I mean, why not, right? Especially with the champions. I really do like CL. I'll give you a hint as to the other one I picked up. It's a certain champion that we will be getting soon. But here is this CL design. Super simple, but just really simplistic and really awesome. Honestly, this kind of reminds me of Persona style. If you think about just like the red and the blue shadowing on CL and Joker from Persona 5, it kind of gives off that style. I think that's why I like CL so much, because he kind of reminds me of Persona and that Joker style. So really excited for that. And of course, I already spoiled it. I said it, but we've got a Merlin shirt. I am a big fan of Merlin. I may not have played the game much, but I know from just keeping up with the game what Merlin does and the lore behind Merlin. So I was super excited to pick up a Merlin shirt, and of course, I had to. This was prior to the announcement, mind you. This was on the Friday, I believe, that I came to the event. So here's the Merlin shirt. Very simplistic. She's got the evil eye. If you've watched Mushoku Tensei, no, it's not the evil eye, but the little glimmer, and just, you know, really about to mess someone's stay up. So really like the Merlin shirt. Again, simplistic, but honestly, sometimes simple is best. I also really like the quality of these shirts. For you clothing nerds out there, this is 55% cotton, 45% polyester, and it says 100% cotton face. Don't know what that means, but I can definitely tell you, well, I know what the cotton and polyester means. I don't know what cotton face means, but I can definitely tell you it feels comfortable to wear. Like this part, the inner part rubbing against your skin, doesn't feel like it would be annoying or anything. And overall, the quality of this shirt just feels like really stout. You can even kind of you can kind of tell the difference in the shades between inner and outer here on the camera. So really like that, super excited. Glad I finally have some Grand Archive shirts that I can start wearing around. But we didn't just pick up shirts. I picked up 2 Playmats. And it was a very hard decision. I ended up with these 2. And I was debating, I was going back and forth. On day 1, I could have picked up anything, I think, except Excalibur. It was between Fluffy Shopkeep and one of the champions. I probably should have went with like Alice or something, or even like CL, but I don't know. I like Fluffy Shopkeep a lot. Like Fluffy Shopkeep, when I saw that card, I immediately thought about, oh my goodness, what can this do for Lorraine? So when Fluffy Shopkeep got the playmat, I was like, all right, I feel like I have to pick up a Fluffy Shopkeep playmat. So we did. This is the Fluffy Shopkeep playmat. It is gorgeous, just like the card, and I like it a lot. I like it a lot. That's all I can say. The other playmat, now I may not be a water main currently, but I think if I were to rate the top arts in the game right now, this Lost in Thoughts art is definitely top 10. This is ridiculous on an entirely different level. I haven't seen the card in person, I don't think, or if I have it, I just don't remember it. This art is so ridiculous on a playmat. Even just seeing this online is like, wow. I think it's just the entire idea of the scenery. If you remove Diao-chan from this and you just look at the scenery of this, it's got the snow, like not even snowflakes, just like snow glimmers here. You can see the fade around the end of the snow. And it has so much detail in the back, in the trees, in just all these minor little places that you really wouldn't think about. And it really just comes together and makes the playmat pop. I felt like I had to pick this one up. Now, if they had a fracturized playmat when I had went, I probably would have picked up the fracturized one instead. But I opted for Lost in Thoughts because, well, they didn't have the fracturized playmat. Sorry, they didn't have the fracturized playmat, so I opted for Lost in Thoughts, and I am not disappointed with this at all. This is just crazy good looking. Now, the one last thing that I did want to show you guys, and I had to switch back my lenses real quick, was just this bag. So this was the bag used for the Ascent store until they ran out, as well as the bags that were given to us that our stuff was in for registration. And it's a DTR bag. It's a very high quality bag, and it has the Alice, I believe this is the CSR art, and this is the CUR. No, I think this is the regular art. I think this is the CSR. It doesn't matter which one is which. Both are Alice, and the bag is like super high quality. And I told my wife, I was like, I don't want to I don't want this bag to like crumple or anything. Like, this is a really nice bag, and this is some really nice artwork. I have to make sure this stays intact for when we get back home so I can hang it up as artwork. I'm going to do exactly that. And I just felt like I needed to show this off because this is just like, if you cut this out, like right along here, and you get like a perfect cutout, this is the perfect piece of wall art. Like, you can see just the size of it on the camera here, or if I compare it to the playmat, it's probably about the size of a playmat. No, I lied. It's a little bit, it's smaller. It's definitely smaller. I still have like this much of the playmat left, but it's still a fantastic piece of art to just say, all right, cool, I'm putting this on the wall. You know what I mean? Just the little things, man. All right, so now that we've got all the big merch out of the way, let me just show you. I picked up these Merlin sleeves, and I am super excited for these. TCG Player only has these for like 40 to 50 bucks. Core TCG, the vendor at Ascent Boston, had them. Not only did they have them, they only had them for 10 bucks. So the moment I saw it, I said, I gotta pick these up. They're the OG sleeves that came out with the game, the Merlin Kingslayer sleeves. They are matte. You can see from the texture there. No color on the inside, unlike the new the CL and Diana sleeves, but that's fine. I don't care about that. I just like the Merlin art. I really like the Merlin art. I'd always wanted to pick up these sleeves. I just didn't necessarily want to swallow paying 40 to 50 bucks for a pack of sleeves. And now I've got 100 Dragon Shield Grand Archive Merlin Kingslayer sleeves, and I'm super excited about that. Now you saw it, but before we get into the really spicy stuff, let me tell you about the foils I picked up. Actually, it's not even the foils. So first, this isn't really like a big thing, right? But I just want to mention this. So this is the official like Weebs printing of Clarent Reimagined from Proxy's Vault, of course. Before I had this card obviously printed out in Proxy, because Proxy is Vault. But this is the actual card that they gave us for attending Ascent Boston. When I received my bag for registration, I had a pack that had 2 cards in it. I think it's just 2 cards at random from Proxy as well. It had Clarent and it had a Scepter of Lumina, I believe it was. So just the sheer fact that for attending Ascent Boston, you just get a print copy of the Proxy as Vault cards is really awesome. I immediately replaced it because I was like, all right, cool. I finally have like an actual copy, not just a proxy of the card. I think that's just awesome. It's a nice little just side perk of attending the in-person events. And yeah, I was just, the moment I saw it, I was like, oh my goodness, yes, I have an actual clearance. I don't have to use my proxy version anymore. Now, I did pick up a couple foils. So I picked up a Consumption Ring foil, which let me tell you, I love Consumption Ring. I picked up a Drawn Blade foil. This one in particular is from DOA, not FTC. And I picked up a Sword of Shadows foil. I'm gonna pump up the lighting here a touch. I'm gonna get washed out, but that's fine. This is gonna let us really see the rainbow shine on these foils. Like, just look at the insignia behind the text and see how that kind of just, right there. There's that rainbow holographic shine, which is just so beautiful. And all the cards have that. Well, sorry, let me rephrase. Sword of Shadows doesn't have like the insignia behind it, but they have that sort of right there, that rainbow shimmer on the foil. You can see it emanating right off of the ring. And it's just really awesome. Here's the Sword of Shadows with the insignia, and you can see the same rainbow foil shine, which is just really cool. So I picked up these, the Core TCG had them, and I saw them and I was like, yeah, you know what? Full send. Full send. We're gonna pick up some foils. I'm gonna start getting together some of the cards that like I really like in the game and play them. Now I showed it off, so let's just take a look at it here. I picked up a Sansa Weapon Master CSR. So I was standing in line with a couple of guys who were looking to trade in their binders to Core. And I asked to look through their binders. And the moment I opened one, I saw Sansa. And I said, can I buy it off you? He said, sure. And I said, ah, ha, 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 ha. Here we go. So I got my, it's not my first CSR because I pulled a Diana, but this is the first CSR that I've bought. And I've always loved Sansa. I love the idea of this card. Put a durability counter, warrior weapons you control get +1. And he's a 4 health ally. So he's like super difficult to remove. It's really cool. I love Sansa. This art is this Kumal? Yeah, this is Kumal here. So it's got the signature. You can see the little insignia right there. Yeah. It's just, I love the CSRs in this game. This was cheap. I paid $100 for this. So no arguments. Like for a CSR especially, I was like, yeah, bet you got a deal, buddy. I'll pay $100 for this. So this is the first of 4 CSR Sansas that I would like to get. Am I going to play 4? No. But do I want 4? Yes. All right, you ready? Are you guys ready? Give me the drum roll. Editor drum roll. I'm not going to put in the drum roll. So I picked up a Diana Moonpiercer, level 3 CSR. The reason I picked this up is because it was sitting in the case and it was taunting me. And I had absolutely no decision but to give in to Diana and pick up this level 3 CSR. So let's just, before I even talk any further about it, let's just appreciate everything that this art has to offer. Every little detail, from the texture, the gold, like it just has the gold inscribed in a way on the card that gives it a really nice shine with the light. And every little place that you shine the light, it just kind of illuminates a different sector of the card. But even just like right there, seeing that like her shot from her either wing is kind of just like when you shine the light on it and it just charges up like that. Like it's such a cool little effect. And it always amazes me, not just in this game, but in card games in general, how much work and detail goes into the art, but not just the art, the printing of the card to really bring this art to life. So this art was also drawn by Pinakis, and I mean, I was blown away with the Diana art from the moment that I saw it on the presentation. And I was like, I kind of want Diana CSRs. And I pulled my first CSR of the game, which was Diana level 2, which I'll show off right now because I haven't shown you guys when I did the box opening video. But I did pull the Diana Judgment's Arrow from my case of DTR that I opened. And this CSR is equally freaking fantastic. Like just the depth of color on the art, the amount of detail within, not just like most things is like, oh, here's the champion, like here's the main focus. No, here's all these other little elements that really just make the card pop as a whole. All the apples or whichever fruits those are, oranges maybe, all of the above falling, or maybe they're not even apples. Hold on. I mean, maybe they're just like circles. Maybe they're not fruits. Yeah, I'm probably bugging. Those probably aren't even fruits. From where I'm looking at on the camera, they look like fruits. This little thing here looks like an orange, but I think they're just like circles. But the insane amount of detail just crammed onto this little 3.5 by 2.5 inch card is crazy. So I was just blown away with how this looks. And these two together are just like, wow. So obviously the only one I'm missing now is Diana level 1. I was actually going to pick up Diana level 1. What had happened was, the reason I went to pick up this card in particular is because I bought on a whim, I went and I bought 3 boxes of Abyssal Heaven. Because I said, you know what? Abyssal Heaven is the set that I have the least amount of cards of. So I will pick up 3 boxes of Abyssal Heaven just so that I can get some cards. But also if I pull a CSR, cool. And guess what? I pulled a Zhang Chao CSR. So I was like, okay, bet. I can go and trade this in. I had some other cards in my binder worth stuff like Arthur's. I had like, I don't even remember. I had a bunch of stuff and I got trade-in credit. It would have been almost enough for a Diana level 1. Unfortunately, it sold just before I got my grubby little paws on it. So the only one they had left was Diana 3. and I decided to trade in a couple more things from my binder to bring the price down. And I basically ended up paying 300 bucks for Diana level 3 CSR, which honestly isn't that bad at the end of the day. So that's it for today's, I guess this is another like card cash. It might as well just be another card cash. I was super excited to show you guys this because I love art. I love the art in this game. Art is one of the biggest things that drives me to card games. I started playing Grand Archive because of the art, and I was super excited to just get the chance to see a lot of cool things this weekend, and it was very great. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please do drop a like, subscribe so that you know when future videos come out, hitting the notification bell, and also drop a comment down below letting me know if you went to Ascent Boston, what did you like? Or if you haven't went to Ascent Boston, what did you like from everything that I picked up? What are some things that you're looking forward to picking up in the game yourself? Thank you guys for watching this video, and until I talk to you guys the next time, peace out.